Hello, everybody. It is Miss Dana here in our folk room. I'm recording from another room today because we are doing science magic today. I wanted you to see what I was doing on a big table to see what the magical science reaction is after I do the experiment. Hopefully you have all of your bags with all of the goodies inside. But right now, I would like to read you a story called The Magic Hat. So lots of magic happens in this story. It is by one of my favorite authors, Mem Fox. And every single time this magic hat falls on somebody's head, they turn into an animal. And the story rhymes. So maybe there might be some times during the story where you'll be able to guess what animal they turn into. Let's see if you can guess. If you're very good at rhyming, then I'm sure you will be able to do so. So it is called The Magic Hat by Mem Fox. And again, since this is a bigger computer, it might look like I'm not looking at you. I apologize, but I really want you to see the pictures. That's more important than you being able to see me. One day, can we see? One day, from out of town and without any warning at all, what came flying? Do you see way up top? Magic hat. There appeared a magic hat. Looks like that little one is trying to reach it, but way up high, the wind is blowing it. Oh, the magic hat, the magic hat. It moved like this, it moved like that. It spun through the air and over a road and sat on the head of a warty old... What do you think the man turned into? What rhymes with road? A toad! He turned into a toad. Oh no. Oh, the magic hat, it moved like this, it moved like that. It spun through the air like a bouncing balloon and sat on the head of a hairy, kind of gives you a hint, what likes to eat bananas? Baboon! Oh no, the man juggling bananas is now a baboon because of that magic hat. Oh no. Oh, the magic hat, it moved like this, it moved like that. It spun through the air from way over there and sat on the head of a sleepy old... Do you think that man's going to turn into? What rhymes with there? Oh, a bear. It's a happy looking bear, actually. Oh, the magic hat, it moved like this, it moved like that. It spun through the air. It's true, and sat on the head of a... This is a hard one. I don't know if you'll be able to guess what rhymes with true. What animal? Kangaroo. Look at that. That mama turned into a kangaroo with her baby kangaroo, a baby Joey. Oh, the magic hat, it moved like this, it moved like that. It spun through the air for 1.5 miles and sat on the head of a lofty... This is a good one. I'm sure you guessed it already. For 1.5 miles, sat on the head of a lofty giraffe. Oh no, that magic hat is doing a lot of damage, right? All these people are animals. And then, with a skip, and then with a hop, a wizard appeared with a sign that said, "Stop." That wizard put a stop to that magic hat. See the hat on the wizard's finger? So everyone stopped and stared in surprise at the wonderful wizard with sparkling eyes. who took from his beard, with a nod and a wink, a wand, which he waved. And what do you think? What do you think happened? He's able to change all the people back, do you think? Let's see. The toad, the baboon, the bear, and the roo, and of course the giraffe, oh what a to-do, turned back into people, dazed and confused, watched by a crowd that was highly amused. That's a good trick, turning them all back. Thank goodness that wizard showed up, right? While no one was looking, the wizard, meanwhile, skipped out of town with a mischievous smile. He dropped something. There was a spotted egg, remember? Look at that big chicken that just hatched. Oh no. Of course, on his head was the fabulous hat. So the wizard really was something else. You want to see what the wizard turned into? That hat made all the magic, wherever it sat. So really, it was a boy who turned into a wizard. He made everything happen with that magic hat and his magic wand. The end. That is the story of The Magic Hat by Mem Fox. I love this one. If you want to read it and get a closer look at the pictures, you can always come into the library and find it here. So the boy had a magic wand. And inside your bags, I put 3 different kinds of wands that you can make. There was a sheet that had a zigzaggy shape, which is like a lightning rod. So it almost looked like a Harry Potter magic wand. You can have a heart wand to spread around love and magic that way. Or you could have a classic looking wand. Usually wands have a star on the top. So you can make all 3 if you want. I gave you 3 popsicle sticks, so you can make all 3, or you can make 1, whatever you would like. I started making one. I decided to do the heart one. So I know I gave you 1 copy, but you can trace these shapes on another piece of paper if you want to make another, like cover the whole popsicle stick instead of just one side, if you want. So the first step is to color in each of the toppers, or just one, and then cut it out, and then trace it on either the same paper or a separate sheet of paper, so you can have 2. And then you can color in the second one. So that's what I did. I cut out both hearts, and then I taped it to my popsicle stick, to the top. So tape one on one side, and then sandwich the other on the other side. And then I also gave you some very colorful ribbons. I used my favorite colors. There's yellow and blue and green that I have here. We give you very long strips, so you can cut them a little bit to make them shorter, and then add them to your wand if you would like. Maybe you can use the other parts of the ribbons for other projects that you might want to do at home. But I have glue here, so I'm just going to glue all of these. I have 3 different colored ribbons, and I will glue it all around the top to give it like a little pizzazz and make it fun. If you have glitter or something at home, you can add anything you want, any sparkly stuff. You might have some great stuff at home. So I just put one in the front, and I'll put another one in the back. What color is this? Yellow. It's kind of hard to see. And I did blue. And then my very favorite color, besides purple, is green. And I'll put a green one on here too. And then you just wait for that glue to dry. I know in your instructions it says use tape, but I think the tape doesn't look very good. It's better with glue, I think. Then you can just make it, the ribbons wave when you cast your spell. And I wish all of you love this week with my magic heart wand. I'm not turning you into animals today. We won't do that just like in the story. That's just too silly. Perfect, so all of those are in your bags. You can make your own kinds of magic wands, different kinds. And then I also have two kinds of experiments. One, since it is October, it's called a magic pumpkin science experiment. So there are candies inside some of your bags, but if you have allergies, don't use these candies. You can always use other kinds because maybe you could use Skittles and create an apple if you want, because Skittles are red and you can use that. But just make sure you always check with your parent first before you use food in any kind of science experiment. It's very important to be safe, more so than get the exact kind of science experiment that's described in the instructions. You could always try something else because everything is really fun when you experiment with science. It doesn't have to be exact. You could just try all sorts of different things and it will still be fun. In this one, there are Reese's Pieces, so they're orange and brown. So basically, you put them all in a circle, create a pumpkin shape, and the brown ones are for the stem on a white plate. And then you get hot water from your sink. Make sure you always have an adult with you when you're working with anything that's hot. And then you pour it on the bottom of the plate. And then all of a sudden, when the water hits the candy, it starts to melt. And then it will fill in the center and actually color it in orange like a pumpkin. Wait till you see, it's really fun. Or if you want to use Skittles or something else, it has to be sugary that will melt in the hot water. So you can make anything that you want, a different shape or a different kind of fruit, and then just play around and see if you can get that to work. So that's fun. Now I'm going to show you this everybody can do. Because there's no food involved, so there's no allergy to worry about. This is one that everybody can do together in the family, and it's pretty fun because of what it turns into. It's called a magic glue experiment. So most people have white glue at home. I am working with clear glue because I think that helps you see the colors better for this video. But most people have just the white Elmer's glue. So if you do have white Elmer's glue, make sure you measure out a cup of it in your measuring cup and 1/4 of water. So if you want to put the water in, 1/4 cup of water in a cup, and your glue in here, and then add it to a bowl, because it needs to be thinned out a little bit, the white glue, so you can see the colors better. Then you mix it up with a spoon, the glue and the water mixture, and then you will be pouring it on your plate after you mix it together. But since I already have clear glue that doesn't need to be thinned out, I'm just going to pour my glue directly on the plate. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So just pour it there. Ooh, so fun. Then the next step, I'm sure you have these in your kitchen, different bottles of food coloring. And the colors that work the best are blue and yellow, green, and red. I find that the pink and the purple didn't work that well. I agree with the website that I got the science experiment from. They said that for some reason those colors didn't work. I don't know. But you're going to use your food coloring and do 3 drops of each one. So 3 blue, 3 yellow, 3 green, oops, tough one, 2, wait until you see the magic happen, and red, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now, for the magic to really happen, I have liquid dish soap. I know everybody has that in their house because they like to do dishes. We all have to do dishes. Maybe you don't like to do them, but, but sometimes I find it relaxing, and that's a nice chore you can help your parents out with at home. I have a little squeegee bottle that has the liquid dish soap in it because I find sometimes it comes out a little too fast because you just need a tiny bit. You need to put just a drop of this liquid dish soap on each dot of food coloring that you put on your glue. And then that's when the magic happens. And I hope you can see, you can kind of see the dots right now, but when they spread out, I'll try to hold it up to the camera so you can see what actually happens. But you'll be doing it at home, so you'll get to see it up close. But basically you just put a little dot on each one, and then you will see what starts to happen to all the colors. That one almost looks like a moon, that blue one. But look what's happening. Can you see how all the colors are spreading? It's even better when you see them up close. I wonder if I can dare lift it up to the camera so you can see just how beautiful it looks. It looks like it's spreading out like a feathery look. Oh, here we go. You can kind of see in the camera what's happening, and I'm moving the glue around so it's making it stretch even more. But I love it that the colors are even touching each other too. It makes it look really pretty, really fun. So wait until you try that at home. It's just so fun to see the different patterns that it takes. Maybe you'll even see different shapes in it, like how we talked about shapes the other week. Maybe you can see different pictures. Sometimes when you look up at the sky and you look at the clouds and it looks like different fun shapes, that it might look like actually a real live thing that it's taking the shape of. You'll see lots of fun shapes in here and how they all try to adhere together. So if you go to jugglingwithkids.com, where I got this experiment from, it'll tell you exactly what science reaction is happening. Why the liquid dish soap makes the food coloring expand and sunburst like that into different shapes on your plate with the glue. So I hope you have fun doing different experiments with science and the colors and all of the materials that we worked with today. I hope you had a lot of fun and have a very good week. Lots of love sent to you from the library. Please come in and visit anytime. And hopefully I will see you next time for a Halloween-themed Storytime video. We're going to have spooky cats. That should be pretty fun because we're getting close to Halloween. Have a great week, everybody, and I will see you soon. Bye.